What am I doing on this side of the bar, you ask? Well, it's easy. I've farted on that side, so I'm waiting for it to clear out. Let's get started. Welcome back to the Nerd Bar. It's all cleared out over here. Great. Today we're going to be talking about Hollywood reboots and why they're trying to ruin my childhood. But before we do that, we are a small channel here, but we actually have a new sponsor. So today's video is brought to you by Belly Button Lint. Now with real cheese. Belly Button Lint. It's kind of like roadkill. Fun to look at and poke, but you definitely don't want to eat it. Sorry. Okay, so what does the new Conan movie, the new Hellboy, the latest Ghostbusters, the latest Death Wish, the latest Robin Hood, the latest Pet Sematary, what do those all have in common? Yes, you're right, they were reboots, but also they suck mega donkey butt. All of these movies were very shit-tastic. Why does Hollywood do that? My guess is because there's nobody out there that can create original content anymore. Okay, so those movies were released. They sucked. Most of them you kind of knew they would suck. Hellboy, I had big hopes for Hellboy. They crapped all over it. It didn't work out. Like I said in a previous video, he's very demonic. It was going to be a dark, rated R version. And then he's like making jokes and one-liners and stuff. And I'm not really sure why I'm doing this, but it's better than Hellboy. I can guarantee you that. Anyway, so now the part of Hollywood ruining my childhood, well, I've got a list here of movies that are going to be rebooted. And so let's go through that list and let you know which ones are going to be horrid and which ones may actually be okay. So let's start it out. Okay, so first one we've got Drop Dead Fred. I don't know why you would even mess with this movie. I loved this movie when I was younger. It's hilarious. There's no need to redo the movie, but that's what Hollywood does. They like to fix things that aren't broke and then break them big time. Next one, Starship Troopers. I can probably see this being okay because we've been pretty advanced in CGI and things like that since the original Starship Troopers. And the original Starship Troopers is really not that great. I mean, let's be honest. It's really not that great. I mean, it's cool. I watch it. Every time it's on, I watch it. But I don't have, like, Starship Trooper shirts and stuff. Like, I don't know. What do you want? Whatever. Next. Wargames. Once again, an unnecessary reboot. Something that no one's been asking for. Thank you, Hollywood. Time Bandits. I got a problem with this one, okay? I'm a big fan of the original Time Bandits. I don't like them messing with this stuff. Good comedy movies, especially when you got Monty Python people involved. Hollywood cannot recreate the genius of Monty Python. They can't. Sorry. They can't. I know this isn't actually I don't think this is actually a full Monty Python movie. They just had like Terry Gillis or whatever in it, and a couple other guys. But either way, even if it was, you can't recreate good comedic genius. Sorry. You can't do it. That's why you have reboots, because you can't come up with new shit. Okay, so next. The Birds. I don't know. I don't care. I mean, this one is actually okay, I guess, since it was black and white back then. Okay, then there's been a big gap between the two movies. Okay, so we went from black and white world to now color and digital world. So maybe it'll be okay. Next one up, Commando. Another one I got a problem with. Commando was pretty badass when I was younger. Watching it now, of course, you look at it and it's as cheesy as a grilled cheese sandwich covered in mac and cheese, but it's okay. I really don't want to see them mess with this. They're probably going to put, if I was to guess, The Rock. I would say they put The Rock in there, and they would stink it up. There. I said it. They'll stink it up. Next, we have Escape from New York. Snake's first adventure. I'm Another one I'm not gonna enjoy seeing them redo. I bet they put Jason Statham in there. How much you wanna bet? Yeah, this one kind of cheeses me off too. Highlander. I don't like that one either. I don't like you touching Highlander. You know, to this day, if I ever meet anyone with the same name as me, which is Mark, and they go, hey, my name's Mark, and the first things out of my mouth every time is, there can be only one. And then we have a fight to the death, and of course I'm still here making the video, so I've killed all of them. But Highlander, I love it. I love the idea of it. I even love the show. Highlander show was not bad at all. I really think they're going to jack this one up. Of course, that's what they do. Little Shop of Horrors. Once again, you don't need to mess with this. Rick Moranis, Steve Martin, a classic. It's a musical that I can watch, okay? Like I took my girls to go see that movie Into the Woods. Oh my God, that was horrible. I was looking around for razor blades and all sorts of stuff. It was just horrible. Every song in the movie sounded exactly the same. I'm going into the woods, where to go find something to eat. It was so bad. So I don't like musicals. I don't do musicals. But Little Shop of Horrors was a favorite of mine when I was a little kid, and so it stuck with me, and I enjoy watching it. You're going to screw that one up too, Hollywood. Scarface. Damn. Why do you feel the necessity to ruin classics? Huh? And you know what they're going to do? They're going to ruin the say hello to my little friend. They're going to ruin that part. They're going to change the Scarface. It's probably going to be a girl. Okay, so it's going to be like Scarlet Face. And instead of saying say hello to my little friend, it'll be like say hello to my height challenge friend. Something dumb. And they're going to ruin it. So no. And plus you can't even make movies like that anymore because now they're like severely racist and stuff. So it's a classic. Don't. No. Don't. Short Circuit. Come on, dude, really? Short Circuit? The original robot movie flick? So now, like, our phones are now more advanced than Johnny Five was back in the day when this movie came out, so I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens. If they can get somebody really funny to play that doctor dude, his buddy, maybe. But doubt it. I don't have high hopes. I won't hold my breath. Weird Science. You assholes. Weird Science is perfect the way it is. Don't do it. We need to start like a petition. I will be the first signature. Give me a pen. I don't have a pen. I will sign it when I'm done making the video. Weird Science is fine the way it is. Chet gets turned into a big pile of shit. I mean, come on. What are you gonna do? Why? The Toxic Avenger. Okay, I'm actually not upset about this one. The Toxic Avenger looked like something that was made in like USA. Remember the channel USA where they had like Up All Night and all these cheese ball movies? It looks like it was made in that studio. So you probably can't hurt it. I always liked watching it. It was super cheesy and dumb, and I don't know, it was cool. So maybe. Doubt it though. Spawn. This is actually one I'm excited about because the first one was so god-awful, it gave me diarrhea. So it was so bad that you could redo this movie with puppets and people will still go, oh, it's still better than that first one. So I'm actually kind of excited about this one. We'll see though. They can still screw it up, but if they do, I'm not out anything because the first one was stupid. Heavy Metal, the cartoon, which had John Candy in the voice, I believe. I'm actually okay with this one too because our animation has gotten super advanced since that movie came out. That was like in the 70s or something it came out. And we've got killer music too nowadays, so I think it'll be good. I'm okay with it. I mean, why not? Police Academy. I got $1,000 that says it's going to be the main character will be a girl. You can't really do a lot of the stuff that Police Academy did back in the day. The Michael Winslow character, how are you going to replace that? What are you going to get? Who? Nobody. Nobody can do that. An unnecessary reboot. Once again, something we didn't ask for, okay? This is the problem with Hollywood is They imagine all these people going, hey, you know that movie that I love? Man, I wish it was better. And I wish all the characters were different. And I wish that you could like completely change up the storyline. Yeah, because I mean, I love it, but it's still that way. So can you make it completely different and change everything up? No, people don't do that. Hollywood does that because they can't think of anything new. That's it. Timecop. I don't care. Go ahead. You can have Timecop. Matter of fact, I will allow Timecop. Let me just sign this. Oh, that's right. I don't have a pen. Yes, I will. Timecop wasn't bad. Wasn't great either, but it was still good. The old Van Damme movies were pretty cool. Bloodsport. Don't do it. Bloodsport. The goddamn Kumite. Don't. Boop with the Kumite, man. Don't. Bloodsport is perfect. Nobody can do what Van Damme did in that day where he's like. Nobody can do that, and you can't even if somebody could do it, nobody wants to see that anymore. They saw it in Bloodsport once already. So, what are you going to do? Just don't. Just don't. Mortal Kombat. Once again, another one that can be made with stop motion, and it will still be better than the first one. Mortal Kombat was horrible. Man, it was bad. Man, oh man, it was super bad. Like, I'm embarrassed to tell you people I watched it. That's how bad it is. Like, I feel bad for watching it. I feel bad for the actors that got paid money to do that. I don't know, it could have been real money, or a lot of money, but man, that was bad. So good luck. I mean, you can't screw that up. Like I said, that's another one you can do with puppets, or you can do it with peanuts with faces drawn on them, and then when you put it down, you go, this one's Raiden. This one's Liu Kang. Like, that would still be better than the first one. The Crow. You're not going to beat the Jason Lee one. They have had, one or two, maybe even three sequels to The Crow that sucked mega booty hole. Once again, this is a classic that doesn't need to be redone. Very dark, very cool. Like I said, Jason Lee was phenomenal in that movie. It killed him, actually. It was a movie he died making. I would hate to see them redo this movie and screw it up, which they will, so just don't touch it, Hollywood. Okay? Thanks. Hellraiser. This is like one of the very few movies that actually scared me when I was a kid, was Hellraiser, because freaking Pinhead was like creepy as hell, and like everything was just really creepy, and like chains would fly out and grab your flesh and rip it and stuff. I don't know. You can do it if you want. You can't do it any justice, but I don't know. I'm not too upset about that one. Apparently they're gonna reboot I Am Legend. What is the movie, like 6 years old? Like, give it some time. Jesus Christ. Damn. The Craft. Okay. That's a good movie. I liked it. I like watching that movie. I don't think it needs to be redone. What are you gonna do? Put it with all dudes this time? It'd be all craft dudes. Dudes sitting around crafting. I know they're witches, but they'd be warlocks now, I guess. But I don't care. Do it. Whatever. Alien Nation. No. I loved Alien Nation. It was a great movie. And they had a TV show that came out that was freaking awesome too. No, you can't do it. You can't do it. No. I said no. No. I said no. No. Big Trouble in Little China. You unoriginal bastards. Don't touch this one. Boy, they're really getting on a lot of Kurt Russell movies here. They got Escape from New York. You can't make this. Dude, that movie was phenomenal. You cannot redo that movie. You can't do it any justice. So why even try? Why don't you just make a different movie that's kind of close to that movie, and then we can all say, that movie sucks. It's kind of like Big Trouble in Little China, except it sucks. That's what we'll say. The Blob. That scared the shit out of me when I was a kid, too. But I don't care. Dungeons and Dragons. Go for it. That one's all yours. There you go. Take it. All yours. Stargate. I like Stargate. Stargate's good movies. The series was really good, too. They'll jack it up. I'm going to say no. Hollywood, no you can't. But if you do, I told you so. And of course we got the new Batman coming in, and I don't mind that at all. Batman reboots, you can't really change the storyline too much. This new Batman with Robert Pattinson, just for the record, I am not worried about this dude playing Batman, okay? I've seen way worse Batman, and this is supposed to be a dark, more detective-like Batman. I think it's going to be good. I really do. And I don't see an issue with him playing it. So you could reboot Batman all the times you want. I don't give a shit. Last but not least, A Neverending Story. No! No. 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 You will not touch this movie. I forbade it, whatever that word is, I do it, don't touch it. This movie, I must have watched this movie 2 million times. 2 million at least. Love this movie. The second one, but A Neverending Story is a classic. Don't touch it. Don't. God damn it, didn't I? No. I just told you no. Don't do it. No. 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 Hollywood, here's a little tip. Here's a little tip. Come up with some new ideas and stop ruining and shitting on everything we love. These are all great movies from my childhood that you are now going to shit all over. Come up with something new. Come up with a new movie. I'll come up with a movie right now on the fly. A guy who gets in a car accident and has an eye put in his head. He lost his eye, so he has to get an eye from a dead person. And that dead person was like a gypsy and can see the future with that one eye or something. I just came up with that with the top of my head. I mean, seriously. You can't get a bunch of, what about those monkeys that smoke cigarettes with typewriters? Like, get a bunch of them in a room and they'll come up with something good eventually. So, just stop it. Stop it. No. Well, thanks for watching. And thank you to our sponsor, Belly Button Lint. We got more good videos coming up, so make sure you like, share, subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace and chicken grease.